I think that one. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like all the battles on the card, but this one right here, I feel like I feel like both of those guys, man, it's gonna be something crazy. I don't know why.
A lot of people's favorite match on the card. I see that feedback.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people's favorite match.
I think it's time though. As far as this battle, for like Red, I seen him, of course, with social distance against Swave. He was definitely in his bag. I feel like we need to see Red back in that bag again. I feel like his last few performances on stage wasn't the best version of Red that we've seen. And but every time I've seen him on RBE, we always get one like a crazy classic Red performance, and that's why I feel like this is going to be one of them ones. And Chef Trez, man, he been putting on. Chef Trez been putting on, son. Real talk. Ill Will, Sharon.
It's a lot I could say about both of those guys. Even if I start off with where you led with Chef Trez. When you got talent, when you are fully prepared, when you handle your business negotiation-wise, even the things in your contract, being here at this time and taking care of this and everything, because I'm always handling my side of these contracts. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain artists that you see are like, their shit is on point.
Mm-hmm.
I think that shows in Chef Trez's plates offered from RBE just that fast. His first plate over here was Ill Will. What do we do after Ill Will? We did Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
We did Clean Paper, Blue Cocaine, Heavy Half, Money Bags. I think he had a total of 5 battles on social distance. Yeah. And here he is right now with, to me, one of the best battle rappers ever.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly one of the top pens ever to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Red. You know what I mean? So that's a testament to Chef Trez's skill and how he handles his business working with RBE. That we are not scared from the blogger standpoint, the media standpoint, the fan standpoint, to say, oh, this guy Chef Trez, he's about to get another legend. He's about to get another person that is a known killer. And you see people fuck with it. People receive it. You know what I'm saying? They like seeing Chef Trez in these matchups. He deserves them. His talent is there. So I could talk for days about Chef Trez. I think that his pen is about to be tested once again. His pen is overlooked because he rebuttals so crazy, and that's so memorable for people. But I think his pen is going to be on display as well in this type of environment right here. His pen is about to be stupid. Red, my top 2 favorite writers of all time in battle rap. He's my top 2 favorite writers. Him and Daylight are my top 2 favorite pens in the game. And I love having Red on the RBE stage because there's something about Red, the RBE matchups, the timing, and the way that we put his battles together that always makes him give us something wild. Always. You know, when he first touched the RBE stage versus Oops, that was a classic battle.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Then you see him versus people like Show Off. His first and third rounds are among his top rounds ever.
Show Off, that's the only L I think Show Off admits to publicly.
Yeah, you don't see battlers giving in to fucking opponents, period.
Yeah,
because they just believe in their own art, in their own heart. If they're not fronting, they just believe like, nah, like the way. And you got to respect that. It's like any NBA players feeling like they the best on the court that night.
Thanks.
You got to respect it. I get it coming from an artist, but Red was the only person that made Show Off give in like that.
Yeah.
Because that performance that he put on was fucking stupid.
And Show Off was on this game. Show Off is not like Show Off came playing. That's what made it so crazy to me. It was like, damn, you beat a Show Off that didn't come playing either. Like, damn.
So crazy that I had to ask Red what made him bring some of his best rounds ever for Show Off. And it was his level of respect that he had for Show Off's pen. He's like, Show Off ain't gonna make me look the way he made some of these other niggas look. It's not gonna happen. And he penned that shit like that wicked. You know what I'm saying? Then you see him in performances like Big K. That was average. That wasn't the best old Red, but he came through and put on, did his thing, and that's the same year he won Champion of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2 RBE battles, 2 URL battles, and 1 UW battle versus K Shine. He won a Champion of the Year that year. So obviously he did something right in the Big K and the Show Up battle that year. Then you see him in battles like J Murder.
Or
you know what I'm saying? He had some wild shit versus the Shoonie shit.
Oh my God.
He considers him versus Shoonie classic.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
Shoonie, man, like that. And that's the thing about Old Red on RBE. Like, there's no bad Old Red on RBE. I know he's done had some battles that he maybe didn't have a long time to prep for on other platforms, or took battles that he didn't really care about at times. Like, everybody knows the story about the stories about him and his last opponent on a different platform. You know what I'm saying? And he's just never in those positions with RBE. The timing works. We give him plenty of time to write. He's such an intricate writer. You can't book somebody like Old Red in like 3 weeks. It's just not a good position for Old Red. You got to know your writers. I understand when it's just like, yo, we just got a card to get off. This is business. We just here to promote cards, you know, and there's a lot of leagues that just want to have certain matchups and certain names on their card. RBE, we don't mind getting over the stove. We don't fuck with that microwave. Old Red, let's book this classic. Go ahead, take your time and cook.
Mm-hmm.
And Jag booked since March. Big K and Mac Myron, probably like 2 months minimum booked. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get over the stove and cook. No microwave shit. We're not doing that. That's another reason why we get classics. So, you know, Old Red, the way we work with him and the way he respects our stage, it could be the battle of the night. You guys are right.
And I know one thing I can say is too about Chef Trez. Whenever I've done my research on Chef Trez and just kind of looking at his history, for him being so young, he got like 70 battles. But Chef Trez probably got one of the craziest resumes as far as the young dudes. Like, he's gonna have like those type of DNA disaster type. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude, like, he can battle, and it's not like. And he brings a great performance every time he puts on a show. So that's why I got to commend Chef Trez, man. So this is going to be a tough one.
I'll tell you something behind the scenes based on you, because I want to give that man his props as far as the work ethic. And I also believe that he's got to be a contender for Champion of the Year. He's the hardest working guy to have that many battles, work that hard, and stay that consistent. But here's something behind the scenes. This card was ready to go the first Saturday of this month. That's how we was booking this card and scheduling it. Chef Trez had like a battle like every weekend this month. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, Old Red, like, he's ready. What are you talking about? And he was just like, yo, like, the 29th works perfect. These other situations, this and it's that and whatever. And then we took a second RBE. We thought about it, spoke to Old Red, and we decided we was cool with the 29th. So Trez is a big reason to make sure that we got that Old Red and Trez on this card. That's one of the big reasons why this card didn't happen, you know, three weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago. Real shit. That's how much we respect his battle and respect Chef Trez being a part of this card.
You did it right, because this might be the one. So, you know, you did right for taking your time. You know what I'm saying? I really like that battle. Another one, man. I think this one also has a potential to be battle of the night as well. The return of the dog, Big K. You know what I'm saying? And he's going against Mac Myron, Pontiac.
It's the undefeated Big K.
So, Big K, Mac Myron. What made you decide to, you know, put them together, man?
So the thing with K is K, after his last battle on RBE, well, that was his last battle, period.
Yeah.
I think he was just ready to keep the shit moving. He was just like, yo, my energy is there for this shit right now. Like, he was ready to work. And he had something going on that was going to land on King of the Dot. That was huge. Or maybe it's still going on. I hope it does. You know what I'm saying? I really hope it does. So we was kind of trying to figure out if that was going to be going on with K, as far as like, was he going to be on our next card or not? And then Blackout and Corona and everything started shutting down. Like, shout out to King of the Dot. Like, they had some wild shit booked already for Blackout. Like, I heard some of the matchups on Blackout, like, but that's Corona started hitting. Like, just so happens that the date of their event just was fucking them up. So that kind of put K back out there. Like, all right, maybe his next battle coming off his last joint might be on RBE then. So let's schedule something with him then. So we was talking. He was like, "Yo, like I'm ready. Like I don't need to wait. Like, I'm in that zone. Like, we might as well do this now. Like, lock me in now." Because you know what I'm saying. And when K's like that, when K's motivated like that, you know, I want to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? So we was thinking about opponents, and I want to say Mac Myron was the first choice. I really want to say, if he wasn't, it was like a small set of people that we were just talking about as far as who to match up with K. I really want to say Mac was the first person, the first idea. So hit Mac up, and I think Mac was appreciative for this type of play. You know what I'm saying? Because Mac is another guy, even though he's a fan favorite, even though everybody knows his talent level, I think from a notoriety standpoint, he's still a little bit slept on. And that's fine. Like, you got a lot of people that, no matter how talented they are, sometimes the culture still puts them in that underdog spot. And they just keep banging and keep showing people who the fuck they are. And you could only sleep on people but so long. And I think Mac is fully arrived as one of the top punchers in the game right now. When you talk about all-time punches, you got to mention Conceiteds. You got to mention the Rum Nitties. You got to mention the B Magics.
Right.
I'm saying, you got to mention people like that. And you also got to put Big K in it. I think of all-time punches, the way that K's cadence is and his delivery is leading up to those punches, that's why he's one of the heaviest hitting motherfuckers in the game. And when he wants to prove that, it could be lights out for anybody. It could be lights out for anybody. So I think K is an all-time puncher, but I think on the scene, as far as if you have to say right now in 2020, give me a list of top punches, I think Mac Myron is top 5. It's top 5 right now. So I think he could make an all-time list sooner or later, along with the Conceiteds and the B Magics and the. I think Mac is heading in that area. So you let these two type of people clash right now and see what happens. Could it be a changing of the guard? Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe it could just be a classic. Maybe it could be just be an undeniable 2-1 either way. Because this is a matchup when it comes to styles. This isn't like RBE saying, let's take a chance and see if we can get a classic. No, this is a clear-cut style mesh. You know what I'm saying? This is a crazy puncher. This is a crazy puncher. That's what we're all expecting. Will we get angles? Will we get schemes? Will we get personals? I don't know. But I guarantee you one thing that we are going to get is a shitload of fucking punches. So I think this is one of those clear-cut style matchups, and I'm glad we got one of those on the card. Got one of those.
Nah, definitely. I know both of these guys going to be 100%, man. Big K, I know I seen him do a couple of social distance as well, you know what I'm saying, with Floss, Jay Mills. And, you know, I seen Mac Myron, he got a chance to go at it with Hollow. So I know these are all good little exercises getting into that ring. So I'm interested to see what they're able to do. I know Mac is probably gonna have some funny shit. I know Big K probably gonna have some funny shit. Like it's gonna be a goodie right here.
They're both hilarious on the low.
Exactly. And, you know we got to get into this one, man.